heart of Nigeria's thriving film industry, where stories spring to life through the camera's lens, an orchestra of sounds paints vivid portraits with every frame. Welcome to Sounds of Nollywood, a mesmerizing journey into the world of cinematic soundscapes. Across 5 gripping episodes, we extend an invitation to meet the virtuosos, the uncelebrated champions who painstakingly compose the layers of sound that infuse vitality into Nollywood's most cherished moments. Prepare to embark on a journey that unveils the concealed symphonies, the soul-stirring melodies, and the captivating rhythms that contribute to Nollywood's cinematic legacy. This is Sounds of Nollywood, where every note, every beat, and every sound narrates a story of its own. Strap in, for this is a sonic adventure like no other. Brought to you by We Talk Sound in collaboration with In Nollywood.
Hi, my name is Afolayan. I'm a sound editor. Pretty much everything that deals with film sound post-production, I'm the right guy to call on. Let me start from maybe 1993 or 94. I inherited a radio, FM radio, from my grandpa. Actually bigger than me, so it's not something I should be using. My brother saw me one day, that's Mr. Anu Afolayan, and said, what would a guy like you be doing with this big radio? And I decided to take it from me. At that time, we used to have this Christmas celebration in our town that people from all over the state came to the town for the celebration. So he won a 2-octave piano. My mom had to go to him and tell her, you can't just collect it from this guy without giving him anything. So I was like, do you like this keyboard? That's when it started. That now prompted me to want to venture into music production. He invited me over in 2015 and advised me that you want to go and do music production. Yeah, fine, no problem. But anyone on the street can just produce any beat and sell to people and they will sing on it. But film sound, we have very, very few of them in Nigeria right now. It's a good area to tap into. I think that's how I met Kulane. Whenever I moved past Kulane's system, when I saw his software, I write them down and I say, okay, go to YouTube and find out what does it do. After then, I started working on feature films. Started with Omugo, Roti, Tribunal, The Bridge, and Tenant of the House. Then 2018, I worked on Mokalik, worked on Citation, Swallow, which was Citation won an award. Swallow 2 was nominated by AMA. Then Aníkúlápó, which I won an award with AMVCA. A composer can ruin a movie, can destroy the movie, and can make the movie very exciting. You're following what the director has done, enhance it with music. You might not have to compose a sweet music, very small. You need to drive the movie. There are some keys you hit on the keyboard that gives a particular emotion. You can't have a sad scene and be playing a progression that feels like a happy mood. It's either you make the movie or mine with your music. So you really need to be careful. You tell story with the music. Some people, they used to see sound as something very light and simple that you can just quickly put together and just throw out there. But it takes a lot. For sound, you have different departments. Some people handle dialogue. Some people work on sound design, which involves Foley. Another department works on music. Another department works on the final mix, the recording mixer. You need to be excited about the movie. Before you work on it, you watch it first. You plot your music in between. Okay, I know, still will fit in. Ijogbo will be out very, very soon. If you see Ijogbo trailer, you should hear Tinko Tinko, right? Because the movie is based around teenagers and looking for something to represent them. Like Tinko Tinko is like a game amongst children and all that. On the long run, I used clapping like Kente to make the instrumental afterwards. Like Aníkúlápó now, I look at the background, the feel, the atmosphere, the dress, the mood, and the environment entirely before I make music for any scene. Da 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 da. So it sounds like you clearly know that it is a Yoruba, a typical an indigenous Yoruba song. So that's where I picked this flute from.
Ọ̀yọ́ ti gbé ọ. Ọ̀yọ́ gbé mi lóòótọ́.
I found it very, very uneasy and difficult to start with because it's an indigenous movie. How do I cut across every viewer's interest? The Western world, Africans? That was my first question. And I don't deviate from it into playing something of the West. And so those are the things I put together in my thought before starting. Film to me is a way of life. When they talk about a particular country, you can see their movies or film to know much about their culture and brings back the memory of your production. I used to remember music from very little productions that I've seen, so I've loved sound for movies for a long time.
All right. Everybody stick together, then you can protect each other.
We have our installation. He told me that he'll also be going to look at the cattle ranch, so he has some ideas about these things.
I like this spirit about Nigeria because here is a jungle, you need to survive. So you do everything to survive. So we want to improve. That's why I feel with that kind of spirit, we should be fine. Let's let me say in the next 5 years, we should be better. What I can say is when it comes to music production and Afrobeat, they've outgrown the movie industry. The reason is I don't think we appreciate sound yet in our movie industry. There's something interesting about working on Citation. It involved multiple languages. I listened to Sangare, I listened to Fatoumata Diawara. I know those sounds because we used Senegal. We traveled down to like 2-3 countries. I had to listen to all those sounds to create a score when it gets to that particular country or language. So not quite satisfactory as expected as per recognitions for film composers, but we're coming up, we're trying. If the production company is ready to spend, we'll have a good sound and good music for any production they want to venture into. Hi, my name is Afolayan. I'm a sound editor. Pretty much everything that deals with film, sound, post-production, I'm the right guy to call on.
This documentary is proudly presented by We Talk Sound in collaboration with Nollywood.